My name is Dantes Akram. I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur from Cleveland, Ohio, father, hustler, two-time six-figure business owner, and as well as a seven-figure business owner. I own the #1 clothing brand server in the world, Limitless Investments. Come check us out. Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Dantes Akram, aka The Real Tez on Instagram. Today's video, we're gonna be showing you guys my inventory space for my clothing brand, One Love Clothing, as well as my do-rag brand, Snag-A-Rag. In today's video, you guys will absolutely see that everything is not always glitter and gold. Everything with your clothing brand or your business won't always be super organized. It won't look perfect. It won't operate the way you want it to every single time, right? There's some times where your business has to be restructured back down to the foundation and built the right way. So within this video, you guys are gonna get a chance to see everything as far as like what my brand has to offer, as well as how I organize things, where I fulfill my orders at, and how you guys can learn how to ship out orders yourself, because I do have a couple orders that I need to fulfill, so you guys will get a chance to see me do those. And yeah, you guys will see some organization issues a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm not afraid to show y'all, because at the end of the day, I still get to the bag. So let's go ahead and go in there. All right, so this isn't a normal inventory space, right? Let me give you guys a little back history once this goes all the way up. So before I had my first inventory space, I was really doing everything out of my mom's basement. So like I said, before I started like having a warehouse or inventory space and all of that stuff, I started off at my mom's house in the basement. I would literally use the entire basement to set up all of my jogging suits, track suits, any shirts that I was selling and all those things. And my mom was just like getting to the point where, 20 profit boxes is what we call it. It's a term that I created where when you buy certain items from your manufacturer and they first touch down, right? We're gonna turn these lights on. When you buy stuff from your manufacturer and the boxes come in, those are called profit boxes. Those are the things that you're buying and selling to somebody else at a higher price. So I was doing everything out of my mom's basement, and it got to the point where it was like, yo, it got tedious. I was doing, 5 figures on a weekend, and I was like, yo, the amount of orders that I was doing, 200, 300, 400 orders from 72 hours of a sale or, an event or holiday, it got to the point where it was like, oh my God, it's just too much, right? So I had moved into a fulfillment center. You guys may see it pop up somewhere around here where you guys will see my ad that has done millions and millions of views. But at the end of the day, I used that fulfillment center for about 8 months. We ended up parting ways just because a couple things that didn't work out for me. So right now I'm back doing everything myself. I wanted to get back hands-on so I can really get that fire up under me to really build this shit back up to where I want it to be at and really focus on the brand itself. Also, if you guys are interested in buying Snag-A-Rag, I'm letting go of the business. I have a bunch of other things I want to do, so I can't really hold on to this one too much. So if you're interested, shoot me a DM on Instagram _TheRealTez, and I'll show you the back end numbers and all of that good stuff, so you can come up with a price and willing to negotiate, because it's a great price and great profit margins on this brand. So let's go ahead and go in my space right here. Right now I am currently in a self-storage space. Only reason being is that I want to keep my expenses low, right? So when you have a fulfillment center, a lot of people don't talk about when you have a fulfillment center how much it cuts into your profit, right? So when it cuts into your profit like that, you don't really want to continuously focus on a bunch of other things that don't really make sense, but building more profit, right? But one thing that we don't take in consideration is that you can cut back on expenses and have something that works maybe just as efficiently, or maybe you have to put a little bit more of your time in, right, to have something that is productive and is effective as the other one, but can scale a lot more efficiently. So right now we are inside of the warehouse space. As you guys can see, we have a bunch of boxes everywhere, right? Because obviously I have way too much inventory for the space that I'm in right now, which is completely fine. Sometimes you'll get to the point within your business that you might have to keep things a little unorganized. You know how you like unorganized, but you know exactly where everything else is?
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. Like, I know exactly where everything is, right? But it just looks unorganized to the naked eye. So at the end of the day, we got all of our track suits, jogging suits, all on this side. It's not color coordinated just yet. I have not hired anybody yet to come do this. I've just literally been focused on pushing out as much of this stuff as possible. So once I get down, I think right now we got down a lot, to be honest, but we still got a lot more to do. So once I get down a little bit more on these, we have some other collections that are going to be dropping soon. So some of these boxes are brand new items that I have not opened yet. If you guys haven't copped your One Love the Hustle hoodies, make sure you go cop those. I think smalls are actually all gone and mediums too. Those shits were moving. But on the other side, we have all of our shirts. So we got our self-made One Love shirts, right? These are one of my favorite shirts. We also have the Bossed Up shirts as well. So Boss Up or Be Bossed Around. This is another shirt that sells very well. And then one of our other shirts is the XOXO One Love shirts. Again, once these are gone, I have a different collection of items that I want to do, plus a rebrand that I want to drop as well. So a lot of this stuff, once it's gone, will probably never come back unless it's in our new logo, right? Down here we have bonnets and do-rags. A lot of these boxes as well are bonnets and do-rags as well. This is all for Snag Rack. So again, once I let go of the brand, it'll free up a lot of space. I do have an order of shorts that are already on the way for One Love. So I really want to just cut back on all of the products that I have in one brand. And that way I can really put 2 feet in on the one that really matters the most to me, which is One Love. Building Limitless Investments, which is the #1 clothing brand server in the world. So if you're not in there, go tap in www.limitlessinvestmentswithaz.com. And then also focusing on putting out more YouTube content for you guys so you guys can learn more about what I do, who I am, and how I can possibly help you or bring value to you just from you watching these short 14, 15, 20-minute videos. So that is my goal. But again, this is the inventory space right here. We got a bunch of shit, to be honest. We got slides over here, we got kids stuff back here, and then in this back closet back here, we have a bunch of other unreleased products that have not dropped yet. So once I get to those, once I get down on these, then we'll get to those. And then with the shorts that are coming out, we're just gonna drop those because people have been like harassing me about those. So yeah, this is pretty much the inventory space right now. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and take out my setup, which is my laptop and my MacBook charger. We're gonna set up right here. I'll show you guys my label printer, where you can get the label printer from, the labels, where you can buy the labels from, different materials that you'll need or resources that you'll need for your brand. And if you guys want to know where I got these shelves, you can actually go to Home Depot, you can go to Lowe's. These are like 5-layered shelves. So literally you can go buy these. I think they were like $60, $70 each. So you can literally go, if you are in a basement, garage, or you have another room, go get you some of these, and this will immensely help you with your organization. Back when I was in my mom's basement, I was literally doing everything out of these boxes the way I'm doing it. So this is just the way I'm used to doing things. But at the end of the day, nobody else is really up in here besides me or my assistants. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the setup and getting some orders done. And I'll show you guys how to fulfill orders for your clothing brand as well. And again, different resources that you need, like bags, where to get the poly bags that I use, and all of this good stuff. So you guys stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we back. Right now we just set up my little mini setup. So I got this little mini table. You can get this from Walmart, Dollar Tree, all of those good places. But obviously we have our MacBook set up right here, and then right over on our right we have our Rollo label printer. I wonder if I still have the box to show y'all the exact one that I have. I do not. All right, so basically on Amazon, you guys can go look up Rollo, ROLLO.com, or you can look up Rollo on Amazon, right? And you'll be able to buy these label printers, right? So it's a thermal label printer. It's extremely helpful because you don't need any ink. So if you're paying for ink right now, literally stop doing that shit. Like, you're wasting money right now. Like, literally go get you a Rollo label printer, and then the paper that comes with it, you can buy it from Amazon as well in bulk. So they have like packs of like 500 to 1,000. Literally, if you just get like 2 packs of 1,000, you'll be good for 2,000 orders. So with that being said, make sure you guys go get a Rollo label printer. The next huge gem that I have for you guys is how to save money with your shipping labels, right? So when it comes to your shipping labels, you want to be getting them for as cheap as humanly possible, right? A lot of people don't talk about your margins, and when we talk about margins, you got to consider shipping, right? You have to consider advertising costs. You have to consider product costs, right? So you have to consider all of these things to build a profitable business, right? So one thing you really want to do is focus on getting the shipping labels for as cheap as possible. So on Shopify, there's a website or app that I would like to say is called ShipStation. make sure you guys go check out ShipStation. This is exactly what I'm using to print out all of my orders, organize all of my orders, and make sure that my customers are notified when the orders are shipped out with the tracking numbers that go with their order numbers. So make sure you guys go check out ShipStation. They have really cool bonuses. This is by no means a promotional video or anything like that. So if they see this, hire your boy, because I'm a great marketer, right? But we're gonna go ahead and get started on getting these orders ready to go. And then once we get all of this stuff organized within ShipStation, I'll print them out. That way you guys can see how it comes out of the Rollo label printer. And then we'll start fulfilling a couple and showing you guys how I fulfill them. So be right back. All right, so right now, y'all, we about to go ahead and print these orders out. So as soon as I click print on my MacBook, obviously within ShipStation, we had to make some configurations to certain orders to like add in the package and who it's going through, whether it's USPS, UPS, or some other company, right? But most of our orders are going through USPS. UPS right now nationally tends to be the cheapest. So yeah, this is the Rollo label printer doing its thing. One really dope thing is it also prints out the packing slip. So instead of having to use ink to get that out, you can just have it printed out with it, and it goes with the order. So now you know that this shipping label goes with this packing slip. Label, packing slip, label, packing slip, label, packing slip. And it's gonna keep doing its thing. And these are just all orders that we got from over the weekend, so just knocking them out. One thing I love about my brand, you know, I have a lot of people who really support my brand, not only me just personally as Dantes Akron, but One Love Clothing. One thing that I really love is that when we have big events or holidays and things like that, they really know how to show love. So as you guys can see, again, this is just from this weekend. So if you want to learn how to get orders like this, I have a course called So You Want to Build a Clothing Brand. Completely optional, but I give y'all a free game every day. But I teach you how to get orders like these and how to start your clothing brand with as little as $500 to $600 to really get things up and rolling. But you guys can obviously see shit goes crazy, you know what I'm saying? This would be a hard picture just like this. Nah, y'all know I'm full out here, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold these up, right? So the next thing you want to do is just go ahead and fold all your orders up so you can knock them out together. Some of you may be asking, like, how do you know if they're with each other? Again, the packing slip and the label came with each other, so it's always going to be right behind each other. So then we're gonna fold it all the way up, and then we're gonna rip this bottom one off of here. Right, and now we got our label. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this person's label. I'm gonna cross out their information and everything. You're gonna take this person's label, you're gonna move it up. There goes their packing slip. The packing slip shows what they got, how much they paid for shipping, and how much they paid for the products themselves. We're gonna show y'all how to fulfill an order. We got our packing slip or our shipping label, and then we got our packing slip, right? So shout out to Cameron McDonald. Cameron McDonald ordered a Nipsey Blue tracksuit, One Love face mask, and XOXO shirt. So the XOXO shirt he got is in a 2XL. Our 2XLs is down here, so we're gonna grab one. So you see, got the 2XL. We usually have the little stickers on here as well, but for men, men only go up to 2XL and 3XL, so I know women's don't have it, so I don't need those labels, right? So we got our 2XL right here. We're gonna put it right here on the chair. He ordered a free, or he actually got a One Love face mask, so we're gonna head that way real quick. Right in this box back here, we got all of our face masks. Sometimes I give these away for free just to incentivize people buying from our brand, which is something I recommend that you guys do as well. So we got the One Love face mask right here. He ordered it in white, and then the last but not least, Nipsey Blue tracksuit 2XL. So we're gonna head back this way towards our tracksuits. So all of our tracksuits, basically when I organized these, I started with jogging suits, then we went into tracksuits, then we went into sweatsuits, and then all at the top are extra small for women's. Then we do small men, medium men, large men, 2XL, 3XLs, right? So right now we're just looking for a 2XL tracksuit, right? So the 2XL tracksuit is 9 times out of 10 gonna be, we got extra larges here, it'll be right through here. 2XL. 2XL, and then he got the Nipsey Blue. Yes, he did. Right here. So, as you can see, Nipsey Blue 2XL tracksuit, right? What we're gonna do is go ahead and make sure that this bag is all the way closed, because we don't want to give it to them while it's unclosed. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, rebaggage it up real quick, and then I'm gonna show you guys how we put it into our poly bags and where you can get poly bags from. So let's get it. All right, y'all, so we back at it, right? So we got the person's order. Shout out to, again, Cameron. We got his order right here. So we ordered the Nipsey blue tracksuit, the XOXO shirt, and then the One Love face mask, right? So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna rip these two apart. You're gonna have your shipping label and your packing slip. You're gonna take a packing slip. You're gonna take one of your business cards or whatever cards you have, and you're gonna put it with the printing slip, right? You're gonna put it right on top. Now these poly bags, I know a lot of you guys be seeing it from our viral clothing brand owners that we may be seeing. If you've seen Limitless members, again, we own the #1 clothing brand server in the world, so you may see us with these and rocking these and promoting our brands while fulfilling our orders with these. These are called poly bag mailers. Poly bag mailers. You can go to Amazon. If you have a clothing brand, I recommend you get sizes 10 by 13 and 14 by 19. So 10 by 13 are going to be this size, and then the 14 by 19 are going to be the huge ones for orders of people who order like 4 or 5 plus items. That way you don't have to use USPS and UPS boxes, which are going to cost you more. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this bag, we're just going to open it up while keeping the adhesive protection over the adhesive part of the bag. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly pull it over the clothes. We're going to take our packing slip or a printing slip, and then we're going to take the label or a business card, right? We're going to take all of that and we're going to push it down into this bag, right? Now the last thing we're going to do is fold the bag here, right up here. So I'm going to just basically fold it down, and then right here I'm just going to rip off this piece, stick it down, and then rip the rest of it off, right? So now the hardest part is done, which is finding the products and putting them in the bag. Once this is done, remember our shipping label that we had? We're gonna take the label off of it. I'm gonna take it, slap it on there, and voila. In about 2 minutes, you just learned how to fulfill your clothing brand's order with Dantes Akram, aka the fucking GOAT. You guys know what it is. Yeah, this is how we fulfill our orders. We're gonna blur out this information, that way the person's info won't show up. But again, if you wanna learn how to do all of this seamless through my course, so you wanna build a clothing brand, go check it out. And yeah, so once you're done with this order, you just throw it to the side and you move on to the next one. So as you guys can see, we got a bunch more orders to go though. So we're gonna go ahead and knock these orders out, and then we're gonna show you guys what it looks like to have all of them fulfilled and knocked out. We'll probably set it up right here, and you guys will see a cool little clip of us taking it out. And yeah, hopefully you guys are getting a bunch of game, because this shit is like maybe 15-20 minutes long already. So much game. So if you do like it, make sure you guys leave a subscribe, a like, and share it with a friend who may need this information. So hopefully you guys like it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright y'all, so we just wrapped up a day's worth of work, getting all of these orders out from the past weekend. You guys can actually check it out right here. So literally just about to pretty much ship everything out, you know what I'm saying? Since we already printed out everything, we shipped everything, or we about to ship everything, all you gotta do is literally drop it off at the post office. You don't gotta stand in no lines. You bought them from ShipStation, which is connected through stamps.com, so literally just drop them off. About your day. Customers should get in about 2 to 3 business days. I like to get everything out either the same day that they order it or the next day. That way they can have the fastest shipping possible. That's what will keep people coming back. Basically just making sure they get their things as quickly as possible with as high quality as possible. That's how you get more customers. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, share it with a friend. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the merch that I sell for my clothing brand, you can go check it out at www.oneloveclothing.shop. We'll have it pop up somewhere around here. So definitely go check that out. Go use code ONELOVE, all caps, you get 10% off your next order. And besides that, if you really want to take your clothing brand to the next level or just start in general, make sure you go check out So You Want to Build a Clothing Brand. And also, I know y'all been asking me, so right now for this video only, only. You guys can go get the exclusive vendors list while it's on sale. It's a manufacturer list that comes with 30 plus manufacturers, instructions on how to negotiate, and instructions on how to contact them as well, all in one. So make sure you guys go check those out. The link will be down in the description below. So again, make sure you guys subscribe, like. Hopefully you guys like the video. It's been your boy Tez, and I'm the realest motherfucker in this shit. Let's go.